In this video, I'm going to talk about how to use Request Dispatcher. First, let's talk about what is a Request Dispatcher and how do I use it. A Request Dispatcher is an extremely important Java class that allows for including content in a request or response or forwarding a request or response to a source. As typically example, a servlet can use a request dispatcher to include or forward a request to a JSP. In model view controller programming in Java, a servlet typically serves as a controller. The controller basically contains or references code to perform particular actions, and it decides which view to send the user to in Java. The VP is typically a JSP. Thus, a request dispatcher performs a very important role in Java MVC architecture since it can serve as a mechanism for the controller, that means servlet, to pass the user to the view. So, here you can see the test servlet class demonstrates request dispatcher including and forwarding. Here you can see a code example. So after that, the servlet request dispatcher object references the index.jsp file. Here you can see it. And after that, the text project contains the servlet and index.jsp file in the project structure shown here. So after that, if the test servlet which is mapped to test and is hidden with no parameters, we see the following. Here you can see it. And after that, if action include is append as a URL parameter, we see that the request dispatcher object includes the contents of index.jsp in the result sent back to the browser. As you can see, the request dispatcher results are appended to the previous output results generated by test servlet. Here you can see it. So after that, if action forward is appended as a URL parameter, the request dispatcher object forwards the request or response to the index.jsp. Unlike the case with the include, the forward discards the previous output that test servlet had written to the response, and as a result, we only see the output generated by index.jsp. So finally, the request dispatcher include method or forward methods are used extensively in servlet or JSP programming, so it's good to have a solid understanding of them. So this is the end of our video.